with this big issue.
Don't black people have most of the broken down cars?
All right,
You're going to be out of a job.
Hey, this is like when we broke up Kizzy and Chicken George.
Noah, go ahead.
Yeah, what's up? First of all, I want to talk about the wiping situation. You definitely have to go from the front to the back.
I know everyone's saying that to me, but Gary was demonstrating it, and it looked odd to me.
Wait, how was Gary demonstrating this? Was he in front of you wiping himself?
Well, pretending to, with his clothes on.
Yeah. That's some gay stuff.
No.
All right, and so I just use one piece of toilet paper. I just wipe, bap. I flip it over once, see what's on there, use the other side, one swipe.
I can't believe it. You use both sides? I mean, do your fingers get dirty when you
I wrap the toilet paper around my fingers when I first use it. You know, then boom. Yeah, yes. But that's why you wash your hands afterwards.
Wow. Boy, I don't want to shake anybody's hand. It just creeps me out. Yes, Russ, go ahead.
Hey, how you doing, man? You said that years ago you talked to Jackie, and Jackie was saying if you wipe it one way, you're sweeping the dirt out of town. And if you wipe it the other way, you're sweeping it back into town, and I think you agree with him at the time.
Well, I don't know. It's just the way... I was never really taught to wipe myself. I don't know if there's... Like your mom's supposed to show you...
There was no book at the bookstore you went to?
No self-help book, nothing.
Right, I don't think so either.
Do all you guys go from front to back?
I have to say I go front to back, yeah.
Actually, I do what he said. I do it one way and then the other way, just like when you're sweeping up on the ground. You sweep it one way,
then you sweep
the dirt up the other way into the little dustpan, and you're all done.
But then you're sweeping the dirt back into town?
Whatever's left.
All right, I don't know. Michael, you're on the air.
Hey, Howard.
Hey.
I'm telling you, you got it right. Back to front.
Of course.
The way to go.
Thank you.
It makes a lot of sense. And also, wetting the toilet paper, you got the right idea. You ever use paper towels?
Never. Too rough.
No. Wet it down. You wet it down. You buy the cheap paper towels, not the real good.
Well, I have a thing in my bathroom where I go over to my tissue box. So what happens is I go to the bathroom. I wipe 3 times with dry toilet paper. No matter what happens, it's only 3 times. If I'm all messed up, what I do, even if I'm not messed up, I actually flush the toilet. I keep my pants around my ankles and my underpants down there, and I shimmy over to my tissue box. I shimmy to the tissue box.
Do you ever almost fall?
Did you ever think about putting it?
I lower the shades because
This is before or after?
No, this is before, and then I take the first piece of tissue. I have a tissue box. I lay it down on my counter. Then my second piece of tissue I wet in the sink.
And what kind of tissue are you using?
A Kleenex. Then
I need one on the sink.
Well, I'll tell you in a minute.
Wet a piece of tissue.
Would you let me tell you what I do? I'm telling you what I do. Then I dab back there, and I see what it's doing. Usually,
it's like a get a lay of it.
Yeah, there's a lot going on, and I take that and I put it on the flat piece of toilet paper. I mean, the flat tissue.
Wait, what if you have to really scrub, though?
And then I pile up.
You don't throw them away individually?
No, because then I have to shimmy back to the toilet. So what ends up happening, I have 6 or 7 wet, disgusting Kleenex, all lying in a pile.
So wait a minute. You only, with dry paper, only 3 times.
That's right.
The wet, you as many times as
Yes, because I don't wipe, I dab.
It's dabbing.
Dabbing.
Dabbing and shimmying.
The dabbing is what really helps. And then I take 1 piece of dry Kleenex and dry the whole area. I wad up the entire bowl now of what is 8 tissues maybe.
Good.
Shimmy back to the toilet and throw that in there, and then I pull my pants up and I'm done.
That doesn't clog up the whole...
No, it's like a half-hour process. By the time I come out of there, I'm busy. I have to eat.
Oh.
It's like having a job.
It's like a job. When I get that feeling that I have to go, I go, oh, no. It's like I don't have time. I need to make a phone call. I'm like, oh, or I have to shower. I go, oh, no, that feeling.
Now, that's why Marissa had a point. If you go right before you have to do something physical, like basketball, you have to take care of it back there because it'll get really gross.
Right.
You know, like...
and it could affect your game.
Yeah. It makes you itchy.
Yeah, it'll affect your game. Right, Rob?
Hey, I'm thinking of hiring an ass valet. They have those. Guy takes care of your ass.
Really?
Sure, he dabs up for you. Ass valet.
That guy can't speak English.
No. You're not going to get a guy who speaks English to do that. More wiping, sir? I'll alert the media. So, that's that. Let me see what else I got. Just let me get off a couple of things here. Oh, I mentioned I was riding a horse.
You weren't riding a horse.
I mean, I wasn't riding. Well, actually, I did ride a horse.
Where? That was a horse?
I rode a horse in Arizona. And I knew...
How tall does your horse have to be?
Well, let me tell you something. I knew right away it was a female horse.
Really?
I'm riding this horse. I hear this guy yell out, "Hey, look at that big pussy on the horse." And I said, "Oh, I must..."
knew this was a female.
I knew